besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video diary. I thought we could go to the studio together. I'm throwing on the wheel today and I want to show you guys what I want to make. Lately I've been in my mug era, so I would love to make another one of these. I made them last week. And then also just more bubble plates. Yeah, I'm absolutely having a time. So let's go to the studio and maybe get a little cafecito after. Guys, I ended up throwing 5 pieces. That was insane. That was like the best pottery session ever. Besties, I just got home from my evening walkie. I hit 13,500 steps. But anyways, I came home to a package at my door. It's moments like these where I just like pinch myself because how is this real life? And this is your sign, okay? For the millionth time, I feel like I sound like a broken record. If you have an itch to create content, to document your life, and to post your little vloggies, okay? Do it. Stop talking yourself out of doing it. Your excuse sucks. Genuinely, no one cares. We're on a floating rock. You truly never know who is watching your content and wants to just gift you something for putting your content out there, for being vulnerable, for sharing parts of your life. I can't. This is the same company that my fiance got my engagement ring from. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? These are diamond freaking earrings at my doorstep. Thank goodness I came home when I did, because imagine I got robbed. Like, I feel like saying thank you does not even like suffice. I am so freaking grateful. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I also have an itch to get more piercings in my ear. Tell me if I should do it. Are you kidding? They're like the cutest little diamond cuff. Diamonds on my ears? Are you kidding? Like, I would never buy this for myself. You know what I mean? So like getting gifted this in PR just feels insane. I'm so grateful. I am so freaking grateful. Thank you so much, Brilliant Earth, if you're watching this. But yeah, this is your sign. You never know who's watching you on the internet. Post your content. If you have an itch, post the content. I'm your biggest fan. I'm rooting for you. But also, bestie to bestie, I'm not gonna let you get away with like your excuse of like, oh, I don't know what to post. Like, we're past that. We are past that. Rip the band-aid off, put up your phone, and start documenting your life. Like, I'm not gonna be nice about it. I'm not gonna be nice about it. Got ready for the day and I'm actually about to head out to the studio again, and of course I'm gonna take you guys with me. Saved some things last night on Pinterest that I really want to try making. I think I want to make a set of like little mugs, maybe more plates. I've been making a lot of plates lately. I don't know, we're gonna go off of vibes. I would love to make like 5 more pieces if possible. I don't know. We'll see what the vibes are. The thrift after pottery class, and you guys, I think the thrift gods are obsessed with me because I am straight up manifesting my Pinterest boards. Like I feel like it's also because I go in there with a vision, so I don't get sidetracked easily. And the thing about thrifting is like you can only use inspiration. Like you're not gonna like thrift exactly what you want. And lately my focus and obsession has been athleisure, like not just matching sets all the time, but like mix and match, and also like vintage pieces if we can find them. I'm obsessed with capris right now, and I got these perfect Adidas capris, the little logo right on the butt, so cute. You guys know how locked in I am with my 10,000 steps a day, and I love just like casual walking clothes. I don't want to wear a matching set all the time. They're very breezy, so this will be perfect for the summertime. I also thrifted some legging capris. It's just crazy how history repeats itself because I had these same style of Nike capris when I was like in middle school or high school, and I ended up getting rid of them obviously because as a kid you like go with like what's trending, and it's just crazy how everything's coming back full circle. So these cutie little Nike capris, they sit perfectly, kind of have like a shinier material to them. And you guys know how obsessed I am with blush pink right now. Like it's my entire personality. What can I say? I think I'm a wizard. What? It's a tad big, but I think it could be like crop top vibes. That's kind of what I was going for. I think this is definitely an older design, maybe even vintage, because this does not look like any of like the newer Nike styles. It's in perfect condition. You guys, the pink is everything. I got so lucky with another Columbia fleece. I just got this one in all black. As much as I love my pink one, I also really wanted just a solid black one because black is still forever my favorite color. And the fact that it's a Columbia jacket, there's no noticeable flaws. Whoever had this before took really good care of it and just maybe grew out of it, but it is absolutely perfect. The mornings and evenings are still cold here, so this fleece is gonna be perfect. And lastly, this is out of my comfort zone, but I really love baby blue right now. I found this Adidas zip up. Are you joking? I'm obsessed. Yeah, I absolutely slayed at the thrift store once again. Throw this in the wash right now so I can wear them on my evening walkies in the upcoming days. But anyways, I had a really good time at Pottery. I kind of messed up, so I thought next week was the last week to throw on the wheel before they fire all our pieces. The days mixed up, and actually today was supposed to be the last day of like, if you're trying to throw on the wheel, everything needs to be thrown today, and then you trim by Saturday, and those are your final pieces. Luckily, I did throw 5 pieces back on Tuesday, and I have quite a bit of things. I think I have more than 10 pieces at this point, so nonetheless, I'm super happy. I think we're gonna learn glazing on Saturday, so I'm really looking forward to that because I really want to see my pieces come to life with the colors that I choose. I think it's gonna be so fun. But today I ended up making 2 more mugs, which I'm very proud of. I'm really hoping the handles stay on, but nonetheless, I had such a great time at Pottery, and I trimmed a few pieces, some plates. I'm excited for Saturday class already. Like I am just itching to get back into the studio. And I just bought another bag of clay. So I have a fat bag of clay left, and I think I'm just gonna maybe do another course because I'm just having way too much fun and I want to have access to the studio. The studio doesn't offer memberships because they're a smaller studio and there's just not enough room for members to have their own shelves. So I think I might just extend my course and continue throwing because I'm just having such a good time. I have my laptop. I just ate my cereal. And also, don't mind the papers taped on the closet. My fiance is like a visual person, so that's like his wedding lock-in plan. He likes to have things where you can see it every single day. So it's not very aesthetic, but it's what works for him. Right now, I'm joining the besties in the Besties Book Club Discord to watch Six of Crows on Netflix because we read the book not last month, but I think the month before that. I can't even remember. I read the book for Book of the Month, and then I went on to read Crooked Kingdom as well. And I've been dying to watch the Netflix show. So our movie master Z is gonna stream it actually. So I'm very excited. We're just gonna have a chill night. Let me know if you've watched the Netflix show and if you've read the books, because I had a great time in that world. I didn't rate it very high. I think I rated like a 3 or 3.5. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the world. It was really easy to get into, and I did emotionally connect to some characters. My favorite characters are Kaz and Inej. So I'm really curious to see how I will like the show. So we're just gonna cozy up and have a chill night.
The knockoff.
No loud noises at the table, Jasper.
Early for action, innit, Kaz?
What do you want, Roxy?
I just finished watching episode 1 of Shadow and Bone, and I feel lost because I don't know anything about Alina and Maul, because obviously like Six of Crows are following Kaz and his crew. But I'm really intrigued so far. We're gonna watch another episode maybe tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I would envision Kaz as not the person who's playing Kaz. Like, I kind of feel let down with casting because, first of all, Kaz is like 17 years old in the books, and with the timeline of Shadow and Bone happens before Six of Crows, right? I'm just like, why does Kaz look like he's 45 years old? He does not look 17, first of all. And I feel like he's overacting. You know what I mean? Like, in the books, he is effortlessly mischievous, effortlessly clever, charismatic, quick-witted, right? Emphasis on effortless. But in the show, I feel like he's staring so intensely and, like, trying to give off that, like, mischievous, clever, charismatic guy. And I'm like, I don't know. That is just my humble opinion. Don't come for me. Oh, avocado. Inej looks like how I envisioned in my head. A little bit similar. Jesper does not look anything like what I've seen in my head. I don't know. Maybe I didn't really pay attention to the descriptions in the book. But yeah, that's my first honest opinions. I'm very intrigued in Alina's storyline because she is the sun summoner. Like, what does that mean? I'm also interested to see what a tracker entails because we know that Maul is a tracker. So I'm just interested so far in Maul and Alina. I don't really care for Kaz's crew at the moment, but yeah, I'm interested. That was a fun night in the book club Discord. Out to the library to pick up Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It just got available for me, and I also want to see if they have the book Yesteryear in stock. That is our May book of the month in my book club, and I haven't even started it yet, but I keep hearing such great things about it, so we're gonna see if it's available at the library. I also just washed all of my thrift finds, and I'm hoping maybe to wear some of these pieces on our evening walkie tonight. But yeah, let's go to the library. Well, that's a bummer. I somehow got a notification that it was ready for pickup, but it actually wasn't ready for pickup. It's still like in transit, so I don't know what's going on. And then also there was like 100+ holds for yesteryear, so I think we're just gonna have to download it on my Kindle. We just finished watching episode 3 of Shadow and Bone in the Besties Book Club Discord, and my thought so far is that it's like fine. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to watch the next episode. But I am just so intrigued with like the romance plotline we have going on with Alina and Maul. And so Prince Caspian is in this, right? I don't know, I forget his name in the show. I just think he reminds me so much of the main character from Flushed Away. Like, I can't unsee it. It's so funny. Like, his hair too and everything just looks like the guy from Flushed Away. But anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. I am so tired. I feel like my body is getting used to sleeping early to wake up early. I'm trying to wake up at 5 tomorrow to go on a walk to start my day and get a head start on my 10K steps, because I kind of have a busy Saturday tomorrow. I have pottery and I have lunch with a friend, and then at night I'm probably going to work on The Office. But comfy cozy cult, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and if you know, you know. If you don't know, you need to know. Comment down below the little pot emoji, like the pottery emoji, because I feel like we've been going to pottery a lot together, and it's been so fun taking you guys along with me and showing you guys my pieces and my progress. It's also your sign to try something new. If there's something that you've been wanting to take up for a while, like, this is your sign to try it and just diversify your creative pursuits. But anyways, I'm gonna sleep. I have Mr. Avocado right here ready to be tucked in. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, bye.